Now we've probably made it to the back of the store and we're looking at the fresh fish, we're looking at fresh meat. Sometimes there's freezer sections there too with these types of products in them. This can probably be the most expensive part of the grocery store. Protein foods include things like meat and fish, but we can also include less expensive sources of protein. Things like eggs, cooked beans, or peanut butter can be great sources of protein. Even lentils, which are in the same family as cooked beans. These are all great sources of protein, and our body uses protein to build muscles. It also uses them for hormone production, as well as antibodies that help us fight infection. So we need some protein in our diet, and usually the average American needs about one good-sized serving, like a palm-sized serving each day of some kind of good serving of meat or fish or an equivalent amount of protein in things like beans and nuts. So let's talk about some ways to reduce this cost, because this really can save you a lot of money. Now, most grocery stores run a special once a week on a rotisserie chicken. And if you like chicken, and most families do, it's a good way to save maybe 30% on the cost of a rotisserie chicken. That chicken can really produce at least one good-sized meal for a family and several meals for a small family. So make sure you notice which days those things are on sale and take advantage of that. You can also look for sales on things like ground turkey, which is nice because it's lower in fat than a lot of beef products. And with ground turkey, you could buy, if it's on sale, a big package for a much lower cost, bring it home, and you could cook that ground turkey in your skillet and then freeze them in maybe meal-sized packages. I like to do that, and it's an easy way for a quick dinner down the road if you want to make a chili or even something like sloppy joes. So great ways to save a little bit of money that way. But don't be a canned meat or canned fish snob, because these things can really save you money. So next time tuna fish is on sale, or canned salmon, or even chicken, believe it or not, they make delicious chicken breast in cans. Stock up on these, stick them in your pantry. Now, yes, they will be a little bit salty, so you may want to drain it, maybe rinse it and pat it dry before you use it, but this can make a delicious chicken salad. I use it to make chicken pot pie. Easy things you can do with it, and it's much cheaper than buying a lot of fresh meat. And canned tuna, canned salmon are also delicious for many, many different recipes, especially pasta salads and things like that. One really great way, though, to save money is to pick up a bag of lentils. Lentils are found where you find cooked beans. Lentils can be cooked very quickly. They don't require soaking before you cook them. And you can cook up some lentils and mix them in with a sloppy joe sauce. And I know many grocery stores have their own sauces with their own brand of sauce, which is even cheaper than the name brand. So that can be a great way to make an inexpensive dinner, especially that's kid-friendly, that most kids like. Everybody loves peanut butter. I very rarely run into someone who doesn't. And remember, peanut butter is a good source of protein as well. Another thing that many people enjoy is cottage cheese, which is loaded with protein. Be sure to pick low fat, just for heart health. But cottage cheese is a good source of protein as well. And when you're looking at beans, it's okay to use canned beans as long as you're draining them, rinsing them, and draining them again. And look how inexpensive they are. This gives you over 3 servings for 84 cents. Not bad for a protein source. But if you really have a little time and don't mind throwing some uncooked beans in a pot, grab yourself a bag of beans, because this bag will make the equivalent amount of cooked beans as 4 cans. And it's only $2, so it's much cheaper, right? It's much cheaper than buying 4 cans of beans.